Hello there, you're down the line.
Oh, hello. I was ringing up about the hothouse.
Yes.
Talking about hothousing. I live in a very hot house, and so do my children. I think there's something wrong with the heating, actually.
Right, thanks for your call. Aubrey, hi, how you doing?
Hi. I'm just phoning up about the whole hot housing idea for kids,
Yes.
which I, in principle, I think is an excellent idea. And one of my children, he did the whole thing. He could recite Sanskrit at 5, play the piano, concert level at 6. He trained him for and Tai Chi master at 7 and all that.
Wow.
It was all going terribly well, and, hot housing proved to be a success. But in his teens, I somewhat sort of questioned it because he became very, very emotional.
You think he might be gay?
No, he's not. He's actually... He expressed himself very, very forcefully.
Do you think he's gay, though?
I don't think he's gay. I wish he were gay, because perhaps that might have stopped him attacking me with a baseball bat one evening.
So what, you're saying that gay people can't hit very hard with a baseball bat? Isn't that a little bit stereotypical, a little bit homophobic? Are there any reasons why you think that hot housing was a reason why he would have turned against you?
Well, he just came at me, swinging the bat and saying, "I wish you hadn't hothoused me, you bastard."
Right.
Yeah.
And so when he hit you with the bat, I mean, obviously, did you...
He didn't so much hit me, because I was able to evade the blows. He hit my wife quite a number of times.
Your wife?
Yeah, fortunately, he hit my wife, and he destroyed quite a lot of everything in the room.
Yeah.
I suppose it must have been the hothousing that made him quite so strong.
This is the problem, you see, is you put children at that age, you force them to do things they don't want to do, and they're going to turn on you in the end. It's like, training a chimpanzee.
It can go wrong. That's all I'm saying.
It can go wrong. Well, listen, thanks. That's a good... Everyone out there who's hothousing their children, just watch out, because your wife might get battered with a cricket bat. Thanks for your call.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, who's there?
Oh, hello. Hi. Yes, I'm ringing up about hot-housing children.
Yes.
And I'm ringing because my child is actually a genius.
Oh.
To the piano. She's called Ruby. Ruby, speak to the man.
Hello, you a genius?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you so special?
Because I like playing the piano.
You like playing the piano. Ruby, how old are you?
4.
4. And do you have lots of friends, or does your mum make you play on your own in a bedroom all the time?
I have loads of friends.
Oh, you have lots of friends. Oh, that's good. That's good.
They're all made up.
They're all made up.
Yeah.
Do you wish your mummy would let you play with toys rather than play piano all the time?
She's mean.
She's mean?
Yeah.
How many hours a day does she make you play the piano?
My fingers are sore.
Your fingers are sore.
He hits me.
That's terrible. Can you put your mum back on for me, please, Ruby?
This is me playing the piano.
Okay. That is... Yeah. Can I speak to your mum again, please? Ruby, that was brilliant. What was that song called?
Demo 1.
Demo 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you just put me back onto your mum, please? Just 1 second.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, hi. So, pretty impressed.
Well, not really. She said the song was called Demo 1. I know what you've done.
What I've done is I've taught my daughter to play the piano absolutely brilliantly.
No. You've taught her to press the demo button on her keyboard, which plays the song for her. Matt, I think we need to get onto Childline. Okay, moving on. Who's there?
Hello.
Hello.
I would like to add my views to your debate on child rearing, please, and hot housing.
Yes.
Yeah, hot housing, as they call it. I think, essentially,
Yep.
it is simply a modern term for educating children.
Right.
There's anything wrong with it. What I've discovered,
Yes.
the girls, my girls, take to it like a duck to water. They have no problem. They learn, they can sit, they can take things in, and they can apply themselves. Whereas my sons, I have 2 sons. Benson, who's 9, is about the same IQ as Todd Martin, who is 3.
Right.
They absolutely have no concept of learning. They literally want to just jump up and down and bang plastic superheroes into each other like 2 idiots.
But that's just being a child, isn't it? I mean,
I think it used to be. I think the world is changing, and I think a lot of these girls, they're very, very headstrong, and they are becoming more and more prevalent throughout the world and becoming higher achievers, and we see more and more men who are becoming house husbands and bringing up the rear, as it were.
Isn't that a good thing in many ways?
I should think not. How on earth can it be good if we have a world run by women? They're not looking out for you, mate. Where women were happy to clean the glass ceiling, they're now smashing through it, taking over the world, literally beating us hands down.
Do you feel threatened by this, then, as a man?
Well, don't you?
No.
Well, that's very heartwarming to hear, but I think you'll find that it's a load of old nonsense.
Well, why are you listening, then?
Well, I'm listening because I wanted to make... Sorry. Good point. You've done me. Well done. The point I'm trying to make is men have become tongue-tied, awkward clowns, and what life awaits these child men? You know, what is a man now? They're forced to rear children, to cook, to awake early and fold cardboard into flat shapes for the dustman, whereas women are out at work. I just don't see it. I don't see any...
So why should women be at home doing all those things?
Because I don't want to bloody do it.
Thanks very much for your call. Right, back to the phone lines. Who's there? Hello.
My name is Edward Burton.
Hello, Edward. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Good. What are you calling about?
I was hothoused as a child.
Right.
By my mother and my father, they both hothoused me.
Now, what exactly did that entail?
We did Kumon maths.
What's Kumon maths?
It's a specially intensive mathematics thing that you do.
Right.
And I played the lute, the harpsichord, the big piano, and the tiny piano.
From what age did this start?
They played Mozart to me whilst I was in the womb.
Yes.
And after I was born, they did flashcards.
Yes.
So I suppose it was from even before I was born.
How old are you now?
I'm nearly 7.
Okay, well, thank you.
By the way,
Yes.
I am in your living room.
Right. You know what it's like when you're really tired? You begin to question your own sanity. Did that call really just happen? Time for a couple more calls. Hello, who's there?
Good day, sir. Right, I have 3 children, IQs well into the late hundreds. Their mother's figure has been completely unaffected by the birthing process. They are schooled at home by some of the finest minds in the world. In Greek, Latin, Mandarin, not French, trigonometry, geography, British military history. In the summer, I let them roam free in one of my forests where they eat wild berries and catch fish. They are all master bakers and master carpenters, skilled in archery, jiu-jitsu and karate. They are honorary members of Mossad and the CIA and know all the Enid Blyton and Tintin books off by heart. I say to you, sir, beat that.